Hi, Cultivating Literacy families. Today, I'm going to be talking to you about 2 strategies you can use to help your child grow as a writer and create stories. These 2 strategies are simple and fun. One of them is using a story to help engage your child in writing. The second one is using drawing first before your child actually starts the writing process to help them create ideas and brainstorm, and they can collaborate with you. Let's talk about using the story first. After your child has read a story or you have read it together, you can extend the learning by adding on writing, and you can make it really fun by including art like drawing. In this particular story, which is just an example, a polar bear is looking for a friend and he finally finds one, and they have a great time playing together. This presents the opportunity at the end of the story for you to ask your child, when was the time you met a friend and had a great time playing together? You can use that prompt in the story and the illustrations to help your child think about a time they may have met a friend and enjoyed playing with that friend. If they have trouble creating ideas, you can point them back to the story and the illustrations. You can also encourage them to make up their own story or to create a story with polar bears as well, meeting each other and becoming friends. Using the story as a talking point and the illustrations as an example is a great way to help your child brainstorm, and it takes the pressure off of creating ideas and gives them a resource to use. The second strategy is using drawing. Behind me could be a piece of paper split into 4 sections. So all you need is a blank piece of paper, pencil, and crayons. Using drawing first before your child begins writing is a great brainstorming technique. New writers sometimes get overwhelmed by the idea of adding sentences to their writings first because they might feel the pressure of coming up with ideas. Using drawing first allows them to brainstorm, and you can collaborate with them and ask them questions to prepare them for when they are writing. Okay, the first thing you might ask is, what's the first thing that happened when you met your friend? So this square would be for the first thing. Then, after you met your friend, what happened next? Third and fourth. So you'd go in order here. This is sequencing. So what's the first thing? Your child might say, well, I met my friend. And they would draw a picture of that in the first square. I'm going to do that now. So here they are meeting their friend. After meeting their friend, the question would be, what happens next? And you can ask them that to prompt them. Well, after you met them, what happened next? They might say that they said hello and asked them to play. That would be drawn in this second square. You can see that I have drawn an example of them meeting a friend and asking them to play. And the third square would be the activity that they played together, so maybe playing on the playground. I've drawn a quick sketch of the playground. They could always add themselves in. And then the final square might be, when was the last time you played with them, or what's something you're looking forward to doing with them, or maybe saying, we're friends forever, something like that to end the story. Now, after your child has made these drawings, you can go back together and add in sentences. If they get confused or start to feel like they've forgotten what they've drawn, you can point them back and ask them, what were you thinking when you were drawing this? Oh, I noticed yourself in this picture. What were you saying? You can use questions, and if you ask them questions when they were drawing, that's also helped them prepare. So drawing is a great way to help your child brainstorm and prepare for writing. And using 4 boxes or squares here also helps them go ahead and sequence their writing and prepare for actually putting their thoughts down on paper and sentences. I hope this video was helpful in using a story to help your child create ideas and extend the learning, and using drawing to help them brainstorm and ideate before they actually start the writing process, and it's a great way to collaborate with your child too. Thanks so much for watching, and happy writing!